It's the one you've all been waiting for. It's the end of 2024. And did I do it? Did I get sub 20? Now, it's worth saying that when you look at any advice on YouTube, I should apologise, I'm halfway through an interval training, but I want to start this video because if I don't get it done, I'm not going to get it done. If you look at any advice on YouTube, they say keep the viewer hooked so they have to find out at the end the result. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to throw the YouTube handbook out. And for those who don't know me, for those who know me, know very well I'm nowhere near 20 minutes. And it was never really about getting to 20 minutes. It was about having a good running year. So, and if anybody doesn't believe me, go back and look at the first video. I did, however, want to finish with 25, 26, and I was nowhere near that. But there's a lot of reasons. So let's get into it. I'm going to dissect my running year, which I will summarise as not bad. But yeah, definitely not what I want to achieve. And so I'll dissect the year, what I've been doing, how the parkrun times have gone, and then a bit about what the plan for 2025 is. Because guess what? There's another big plan. I love a big plan.
So let's summarise the year. I think it's fair enough to say the year started really, really well. And if you've watched my kind of end of month one video, I did Pegwell Bay. It was short, but it worked out. So it was sub 28. So I was like, this is on. But the course was short. So it worked out about 28.50. So, but anyway, Jan was brilliant. And then it just went a bit quiet, I guess. The big thing for me was I can no longer go to Thursday night's running club. And Thursday night is where we do intervals, hills, kind of the tough sessions. So I don't want to build excuses, but it's really made me fall off kind of tough work. Although you try and do some of that yourself, it's just not the same. Yeah, I don't know what happened in that mid bit. But one thing to say, I want to bring up my park run times now. And you can see I was working hard, and there's a gap there in the middle of 2024 where I described sub 30 as like guaranteed. So if I didn't even feel I need to have to go for it, I was just like sub 30 was, if I wanted sub 30, I'd just go and do sub 30. It was guaranteed. I remember I did Swansea Bay Park Run. I was like, lovely. I knew sub 30 was there. I'm starting to feel good. I don't know what happened then, but I guess I had one eye on Cardiff half and moved back to my kind of plodding kind of stance of when I'm going long distance. It's what I'm built for. And yeah, I got a couple of graphs here. One is the distance run per month. So just to prove it's been quite an active year. It's certainly not where I want to be. For me, a good month is 60 miles. Like may not, to some people it might sound a huge amount, a lot of people not a lot, but 60 miles is a really good month. And from here you can see I've only hit it twice. But you know, even a bad month last year, 2024, I'm talking about now, is like 30, high 30s, which still isn't too bad. So I think my point is I've carried on running. It's been quite an active year. And as you can see from the max distance graph here, that you can see that kind of marathon training ramped up, half marathon training, ramped up. And you can see in September, my biggest run there was the half marathon. It's worth saying midway through the year, I got confirmation that I'm in the London Marathon for 2025. Although that should motivate me to kick on, I kind of thought, well, you know, pace and shorter distances is my priority. And therefore, yeah, you can see the mileage ticks up. It's probably worth saying, looking at this graph again, the October is where the half marathon was, and that 13.1. Dropped down a bit in November and December as Christmas, etc. gets going. It's worth saying one other positive year, I did my 21-day challenge. And as you can see, the results here. So I started, you can see this is the 8th of June, so I did it about halfway through the year. And on the left, I did 29 minutes, 47 seconds. And on the right, 29th of June, so 21 days later, exactly 21 days, it was 28.50. So I was 3 seconds off. So what's that, 57 seconds I knocked off. And yeah, that was good. For those of you who know Aberbeeg Park Run, you might say it's one of the fastest in Wales, which it is, and they're not comparable. However, the one on the left is pretty flat, and I've got a course that I don't have to stop or anything. So I feel that was a real genuine improvement, and about yeah, exactly where I was at that time. On to next year. So yeah, London Marathon. I'm doing this just after illness. So January started amazingly well. I had a really good first 3 weeks, and then I got a virus and chest infection. So London Marathon is currently, shall I say, up in the air. As in, I'm not even sure I'm going to do it, if I'm completely honest. I've got a charity place, so I need to talk to them to see what I can do. I've still got 80 days at the time of recording, so I'm not making a decision either way, but I'm a little bit worried because I've got a big sponsorship target to hit and a lot to train. I also do want to focus on my 5K time, so sub 20 is still a goal of mine. I'm not planning, like I said, the start of last year, I'm not planning that I think that can be this year because I still need to lose the weight. That's one thing I did forget to do. But the fact that I'm staying active with 2 young children, I know I turn to food when I'm tired and stressed. So something I got to work with. I've got myself a PT, personal training and coach now for London Marathon, but hoping that will be a big catalyst to kick on this year. In terms of goals, if I had to put a number on there, I would say sub 27. That is where I want to be at the end of the year. And some of you may say that's not ambitious enough. Some of you may say that is too ambitious still. But yeah, sub 27 would be a good end to 2025. I think that's all I want to say in this video. So apologies for those that were hoping it was sub 20. It was never going to be sub 20, but it was a bit of fun, really. Thank you so much for following me, and please hit follow, subscribe, depending on where you're watching this. And if there's anything you want to see me do a video on, any ideas or anything I've said in the past that perhaps I haven't done, please write it in the comments. It really helps. Even if you don't want to see me do anything, writing anything in the comments really helps the channel. So yeah, if you can do that, that'd be a big help. And I will speak to you all soon in my next video update. Bye-bye.